What's good, planty peeps? My name is Lily, and welcome to Peace Lily Plants. I am wearing a sweater once again, and I will probably be wearing a sweater in most of my videos for the next, 3 or 4 months, because your girl is cold. Hashtag, I hate winter. Hashtag, isn't spring yet. Me and plants have a few things in common. So anyway, today we are going to be discussing some things about my pop-up shop, which also goes by the name Peace Lily Plants. And most of the time when I refer to anything about the store, I end up just cutting it out when I'm editing the video because I'm so inconsistent about it that it's just weird and confusing. But this video, since it's all about the shop, hopefully I can be a little more clear about some things. So before we dive right into it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So quick recap for those who don't know, I originally talked about this in my birthday haul video. I have started a pop-up shop, which is really a term that I just borrowed from somebody else on Instagram. I don't know if it's official or anything. My mom and I have been working together to propagate my plants, and then once they grow roots, to plant them up, and then to sell them at arts and crafts festivals, booths type places. I said that really confusingly. What we've done so far, we've only done it one time, was we went to this event where, long story short, my mom has a booth at this one place locally because she paints furniture and sells it, and they have this special event like 4 times a year, and we went to that special event and we set up our little booth and we sold some plants. And I'll put one up here, or maybe a couple so you can see, but I went all out making these cute little names for each of the plants and little personality cards, and for next time I have so many ideas of how I can do things better than the first time. Like, since it's gonna be near Christmas, I want to do some ready-to-go gifts. And on the name cards, I want to add the scientific name of the plant and the common name of the plant and how to take care of the plant. And maybe have a big cardboard, I don't know what you call it, the thing that folds out, and have all of the personality cards on there. So anyway,
we're going places, boys. We're going places.
But today I wanted to show you guys what are some of the plants that my mom just potted up from the jars a couple days ago, or actually yesterday. And then this morning we went around and cut some more and put them in jars. So I want to show you what we got and show you what we're gonna have once these plants grow some roots. So let's tilt the camera a little bit so you can see the plants really well. And what we found last time is that people really enjoy plant collages, and if you want to know the story behind the name Plant Collage, then watch my last video. But this one is a collage of, this looks like the variegated peperomia that I still don't know the scientific name of, but I got a huge pot of it from Lowe's. Or not pot, but hanging basket. And then this is just Tradescantias Sabrina, purple wandering dude, purple inch plant, and this, all Tradescantias are super easy to propagate, so that's a pretty common fixture, or well, I've only done one event. It's gonna be a pretty common fixture just in the future. This is pretty exciting. This is a lemon lime Heartleaf philodendron, and I just love those so much. And what is this skinny one? I don't know. What is that, you guys? Is that a weed? I don't know what that is. And then in the middle, we got a tiny little piece of the cream and green Tradescantia, which I named a blonde bombshell for the store. I'm being inconsistent again already. This is why I always cut out myself talking about the store. I forgot to say the name of this one is Purple Passion. Last time we didn't have any lemon lime Heartleaf, but I called the neon Pothos Miss Lemonade, and I'm wondering if maybe I should think of a name that's similar to Miss Lemonade but a little bit different to indicate that this is similar to Neon Pothos but not the same thing. I have normal Heartleaf philodendron that we had last time and we called it Queen of Hearts. So maybe I can somehow combine the ideas of Lemonade and Queen of Hearts. And we didn't have the variegated peperomia last time, but we had a normal peperomia that looked very similar. And we called it Cupid Zero, and might just call the variegated one Cupid Zero as well to make things simple. And by the way, that one is probably gonna be $6 or $8, probably $8 because it was pretty big and had like 5 different kinds of plants in it. This one will probably be like $5 or $6 because it's small, but it has a piece of micans, which is exciting. But it looks not great right now, which is not so exciting. So hopefully that perks up, or else this might be a failure. And then this is just some more of the variegated peperomia, probably gonna be Cupid Zero, and haven't named the micans yet, so we'll see what name might be good for that. I'm thinking of something with velvet. Like, I don't know, the first thing that just came to mind is the Velveteen Rabbit. Can't use that name because don't want to get into any kind of copyright-ish, but I don't know, maybe something inspired by that. So this will probably be $5 or $6. It's got a little piece of silver satin pothos, and I'm trying to remember, what did we call that the first time? We called the Exotica sterling silver. My mind is drawing a blank. I'll figure it out and put it on the screen. So we got silver satin pothos, aka Syndapsis pectus argyrius, pretty common plant, and then we've got some more of the variegated peperomia. We've got a lot of the variegated peperomia because the basket I got from Lowe's was huge. And then we've got some Cebu blue pothos, which last time I named Blue Hawaii. Isn't that fun? So now we've got some big boys. These will probably be $8. Yeah, $8 probably. So here is a little bit of Marble Queen Pothos. Oh gosh, it's leaking water all over me. Ew. I love how the variegation on the leaves is also different, but we've been calling this one Marble Mamacita. And let's see, this looks like Neon Pothos Miss Lemonade, and this is some more Purple Passion, Tradescantias Sabrina, and then over in the middle we've got this teeny tiny piece of variegated peperomia, Cupid Zero, and it looks like maybe there's a really small piece of blonde bombshell down there under that leaf. And then on this side, got normal Heartleaf philodendron, aka Philodendron heteroraceum, and according to the store, Queen of Hearts. I've got to grab a towel and deal with this because this just leaked all over my leg. Let's see, can I reach this without messing up the ring light? Ooh, boom shakalaka. Okay, we will keep this towel in the lap to prepare in case that happens again. And not knock over this tray full of them. Navigating in a wheelchair in a space full of plants that could be knocked over and make a huge mess is difficult. Another big boy. Oh my gosh. I think I just yanked this out. Whoops. Gotta fix that in a moment. Okay. So this has more of the cream and green Tradescantia, aka blonde bombshell. More of the Tradescantia Sabrina, the purple passion, and more of the marble queen Pothos, aka marble mamacita. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope, that's about all. That one will probably be 7 or 8. Here's a tiny boy. This will probably be just $4 or $5. There's a little piece of Pothos and Joy that doesn't have a name yet, but I'll probably just use something with the word joy to go off of Pothos and Joy. And then just a teeny tiny little piece. Let me spin you around more. Teeny tiny little piece of the variegated peperomia Cupid Zero. And bear in mind, these do look pretty puny, but we just planted them like yesterday. And the event is in a month, so at least they're gonna have a little while to not look quite so fresh. Here is another big one. It's got some golden Pothos that you haven't seen yet in this video, and we call that Golden Girl. Although this particular chunk of Pothos looks not so hot, a little bit diseased. We might have to cut that off or discount this pot. That's unfortunate. Then we got more purple passion all along the sides. And then it looks like we got a piece of Heartleaf philodendron there in the middle. Queen of Hearts. They're all so heavy and I'm worried about some of them getting overwatered. But my mom and I are always having a bit of a tiff where I think that she waters too much and she doesn't think that I water enough. Hopefully all these plants aren't gonna get overwatered, but if they do, then I guess I'll at least be able to say I told you so. But I'd rather have a crop of live plants than just to be able to say I told you so. Probably $4 or $5, a little variegated peperomia, and little blonde bombshell. And here we have a little piece of the silver satin Pothos again. And I don't know why I cannot for the life of me remember what that's called. And it's coming out of the soil and the soil is soaking wet. Dear God, this soil is so wet. Please don't let all these plants die of root rot. Silver satin Pothos and purple passion. Wait, I think we call the silver satin Pothos silver satin. That's right. And lastly, this will be only $4 or $5, but this is just a couple little pieces of silver satin Pothos. So the propagation jars were so full that I shot the footage of the jars, and then I'm going to talk about them because my mom was insisting that I not be picking them up and moving them around with all the water in them. And maybe that is for the best. So I'm gonna put in the footage of them here. Maybe I should scoot over to make that a little bit easier. Footage of the propagations. So I'm looking over here because here's where they're sitting. We've got some more blonde bombshell, some more silver satin Pothos, some more marble mamacita, some more variegated peperomia, some more Cebu blue Hawaii, and we've also got another Micans, and one that we have not done yet that I had to think of a name for. We got some Brazil, Philodendron Brazil, so that's fun. And I just recently put out a video about all my string of plants, and I've got some string of hearts and string of spades that are extremely ripe for propagation, and that I'm sure I could end up having an entire crop of those for the shop. So I'm going to try to get my friend Joey, who you guys may have met in my shopping videos. He knows a lot about plants. He works in a plant store. So I'm going to get him to help me propagate some of those string ofs. But yeah, really excited for what the future holds, and let me know if I had a shop online, would anyone of you buy some stuff from me? Maybe someday I'm gonna be shipping my plants all over the place. Or this is just gonna be a small hobby where I take them and sell them somewhere every once in a while. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for watching to this point of the video. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And just remember, wherever you are and whatever your circumstances, bloom where you were planted, honey. See you in the next one. Bye.